Day one of the pole building is in the books. So today it was basically just prep work. So they showed up. We'd already had our trusses delivered. Today they showed up. They went ahead, laid out the building, got everything all squared up, marked all the post holes, and then went ahead and drilled all the holes, kind of just getting everything ready. Concrete was supposed to show up today, but ended up not working out. So day two is going to be concrete. But it's nice to see things that are, things are underway. For the most part, they didn't have any trouble drilling the holes. Ran into a couple rocks here and there. And then there was one section back here in the back corner where they actually ran into a concrete slab, which I thought had been previously moved with all the other barn rubble, but it's still there. So that caused a little bit of an issue. But yeah, overall things went pretty well. So with that, I'll do a quick rundown of how we got to this point. I'll just show you the trusses getting delivered yesterday, and then all the work that was done today. I'll just do a time lapse for that, so you're all caught up to speed on where we're at.
Bobby just cut me a new pair of shorts.
right here is what we're going to be using for the post. So these are sturdy wall brackets. You know, my one concern with the pole building was just the post going into the ground. You know, I read different things, you know, that you didn't have to worry about it. You know, they were going to last 50 years. Then I read things where, you know, people were having issues, you know, in 10 years or less, and it was just kind of all over the place. So it was definitely a concern. So there was a couple different things we could do. I talked to my builder, and this seemed like the best option. It wasn't a tremendous increase in cost. I mean, it definitely does cost more money. I mean, there's these brackets involved, there's concrete involved, whereas if we were just doing the wood post straight into the ground, you know, we wouldn't have the concrete or this. You know, that would just posts just get backfilled with gravel. So yeah, so we went with these sturdy wall brackets. So basically, I mean, it's pretty simple idea. So you've got rebar in the bottom, then it's welded to this bracket here. Your laminated posts are going to go in between, and then you'll have bolts that run through here to secure your post. So this bracket is the only thing that'll be underground. This will be above grade. And then if you ever did have an issue with a post, I mean, it's super easy. I shouldn't say it's super easy, but it'd be a lot less of an issue to replace a post that's attached to this bracket as opposed to one that's in the ground. So it just made me feel much more comfortable about using or building a pole barn. So through this whole pole barn process, you know, I've had a lot of changes while just brainstorming, while I was getting quotes, and then even after I locked in a quote, you know, with my builder, you know, I continued to have, you know, new ideas and had some changes. So I'm trying to, one of the big changes they were able to accommodate was going with these brackets so that the posts weren't in the ground. So I'm glad that they were able to accommodate that. And then actually, so they showed up today. You know, now concrete's going to come tomorrow, and then the beginning of next week, you know, they'll actually start posts going up, you know, doing all the framing starting Monday. So it's not very far away. So anyways, I had a a new request for him when he showed up today. I wanted to increase the height of the building by 2 feet, go with a bigger garage door, and then do some Dutch corners for the garage door. So even with less than a week left, my builder, they were able to accommodate that. So that's awesome. I wouldn't recommend waiting that long to try to get a change, but you know, super excited that they could get it done for me. So I'm going to try to bring this to you like every day, do it day by day. That way you can just kind of see what how the progress goes, instead of just having a whole barn build. You know, just kind of see how it progresses. So got the holes done. Once concrete goes in tomorrow, we'll just be basically giving it a little bit of time for that concrete to set up. So have a couple days off, and then, you know, things will really get moving. So super excited to get this underway. Appreciate you watching. Stay tuned, because there's going to be a bunch more coming. Like this video, subscribe, and yeah, thanks.